But as she spoke, her daughters' faces paled. Their eyes were focused on something behind Samantha, and Samantha shivered with fear. When she turned back, she found Roland in the center of the aisle. He continued to peer at her with a mix of nerves and animosity. As usual, he wore an immaculate suit, as it was essential to be seen looking excellent if you were a Coleman, even at your aunt's funeral. "Dad?" Samantha's voice was firm.
"Samantha?"
He raised his eyebrows. Samantha wanted to tell her father she didn't have time for pleasantries. Then again, the one thing Jessabelle wouldn't have wanted was for Samantha to pick a fight with her father at her funeral.
"Do you have a minute?"
Roland asked. Samantha shrugged and followed her father to the far corner. She felt like a teenager and prepared herself for a full onslaught of insults. For not the first time, she wondered if, in marrying Daniel, she'd just married her father. Women did that. She just hadn't thought that she was that kind of woman. The joke was on her, she supposed.
"I've just been to see the executor of Jessabelle's estate."
Roland didn't pause for pleasantries. "Oh." Samantha didn't smile.
"As you know, she was a philanthropist and donated the majority of her father's money to various charities,"
Roland continued. He said it as though it was the stupidest thing she'd ever done.
"But she made a surprise addition to her will in recent years."
"Okay." Samantha did not like talking to her father.
"It seems she's left you the Jessabelle House,"
Roland said simply. Samantha's eyes widened. "What?" She was genuinely shocked. "Me?" Roland shrugged as though he was just as confused as she was.
"The executor will be in contact with you shortly. As far as I can tell, you have only to pick up the keys and sign a bit of paperwork. After that, the house is yours."
Samantha was flabbergasted. "Thank you for letting me know." Roland nodded. His gaze was pointed toward the casket. The funeral director had begun to close it, sealing Jessabelle in forever. Samantha watched as well, captivated. Her heart burned with love for Jessabelle.
"I suppose we'll see you at the cemetery,"
Roland said stiffly. He then marched around Samantha and headed back to Estelle, who bobbed her head. Samantha remained frozen in the corner. In her wildest dreams, she never imagined owning the Jessabelle house. Her little divorcee apartment could have been a closet there in comparison. Darcy and Rachelle hurried over, both bug-eyed. It was a rare thing to witness their grandfather and their mother in conversation. "What happened? What did he say, Mom?" Rachelle demanded. Samantha stuttered. "Mom, are you okay?" Darcy asked. "Jessabelle was always so good to me," Samantha whispered, feeling the tears well in her eyes. "But this takes the cake."